Hello everybody and welcome back to another video where today we are playing a game that I haven't played in 5 years. So this is a game called Monster Train, which I've done 3 videos on this game before, and I've actually decided to return to this game. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing as each of the clans, but that's not all. What I'm also going to be doing is I'm going to be using both their leaders that are in the game. For the main clans we have are... I forgot how loud this game was in my headphones. I'm wearing headphones, by the way. So, first up we have is the Hellhorn. The gimmicks with the Hellhorn is they prioritize in rage as well as armor. So, rally the aggressive demons of the Scorched Plains. Overwhelm Seraph with imps and damaging warriors. So, first off, we had the Shartail Queen. She starts off with the Queen's Implings. We also have Hornbreaker Prince and the spell card Torch. Next faction is the Awoken. So, gather the Awoken of the Wildwood Forest. Hollows and Animus are supported by healing channelers. So, first up we have the Sentient. She also has the Restore spell, which is a basic healing spell that applies regen 1. Apart from that, we have Wild Intent. We have Root Seeds, which apply +2 attack, and you can draw an extra card next turn. Next we have is the Stygian Guard, or Stygian. I don't really know how to say this one. Anyway, draft the support of the Ancient Guard of the Stygian Sea. Mythical sirens and ancient totems work together to eradicate the winged from heck. First off, we have is Solgar the Martyr, and his skill is Foregone Power, which applies Frostbite 6 to the front opponent, and you discard a card at random, which is pretty useful for some of the cards in the game which have Offering, because that will be useful. Moving on, we have Tethys Titanbane. He has the Frostlands, which just deals 6 damage to the front enemy. Anyway, next is the Umbra. Commune with the ancient Umbra Shroud. The original residents of Hell mine the Crucible for precious materials to help in the fight against Seraph. We have Penumbra. We also have the Shadesplitter, which you add a common or uncommon morsel into your hand. Primordium. I'm not the biggest fan of this card because he's the only hero that acts as a morsel. He also has Plink, which just does damage to a random opponent twice. And if you do get a knockout, you get a morsel similar to the Shadesplitter, but you do damage. Anyway, last faction, the Melting Remnant. Recruit the melting remains of the waxen arches. Melting souls and greedy thugs band together to reclaim Hell. So, we have Little Fade here, and he also has Primitive Mold, which reforms a random unit, which can be good or bad sometimes. Anyway, so yeah, that's his gimmick. The last character is Rector Flicker. He also has the Dreg, which is just a basic unit, but it has Burnout too. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be starting off with the Hellhorn, and we'll start off with the Shartail Queen. Now, there is an allied clan which you could pick. I'm probably going to give the Umbra, and we'll do Shadesplitter. Okay, now, if I remember correctly, how I did this last time was I did add mutators. I'm not going to do that. We're going to just go with the flow and see how this goes. So, first up, let's grab a relic. Oh. Both are good cards. When you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0 for the turn. Or I could take the Scorching Restraint, which grants rage. I'm going to take that. Now, let's see. Okay. I'm going to take the first skill, which is going to be the Imp Parade. This adds a Imp to my hand at the end of each turn. Alright, so first up we have the Guardians of Light. These disciples have been granted special power over the light of Seraph, making them harder to defeat than other disciples. Alright. So, what we're going to do is this to start with. Then, I'm going to play the Blink. And I'm going to put you... Well, actually, I'll put you in the back. We'll create 2 morsels. So just go with this card. Oh! I didn't realize you had... What's this ability do? Grants damage shield. Okay, I don't think I've seen the Apprentice of Light yet. Okay. Anyways, we got ourselves a collector. What I'm going to do is going to use the Impling to take that one out. I'm going to do the proper thing. I'm going to put the Impling in the back. So then that can be taken out. I guess what I could do is you in the front and... Oh. That. There we go. Alright, so a brief respite is just a simple pause. So what I'm going to do is use this chance to create a bunch of morsels. I just put these guys at the top. So where else to put them? Alright. Alright, here we go. We have the Inquisitor to start things off with. Some more morsels. And do I really want to buff up an Impling? Well, there's going to be no more room if I place another morsel, so I think I might just do it. Just give the Impling a bunch of... Alright. Alright. Bosses get Relentless, which is they continuously attack until one side wins. We're also going to take some more morsels. So... I might as well just buff this Impling. I don't know why. I'm gonna do it anyways. Alright. Now, you know what? And goodbye. Here we go. Okay, now, let's see, alright. So what I'm gonna actually be doing is I'm gonna be picking up as many imps as I can. This one, and I don't really like any of these cards, so I'm just gonna skip it for some gold. So, now, this game, is a roguelike, so we're going to be picking our path, and whatever we pick, we can make our units stronger. So we can strengthen our spells and get an Umbra, or we go over here. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna see if I can find another imp. No, but we have Alpha Fiend or a Steelworker. I think what I might actually do is I'll take the Steelworker, and let's go ahead. Oops. Okay, so we can get Rage 7 at the start, HP and Quick. Let's start with Quick. Who do I want to give this to? None of these units really scream the word fast, so I might just give it to the Steelworker so that he gets some damage off. Go with Rage next, and I think what I might actually do is I'm gonna give it to probably the Smelting and more HP need to... Sure. Let's do that. Come on. Alright, so next are the Disciple Conduits. Conduits use their knowledge of your train to ascend more quickly than other Disciples. Take them out before they reach your pyre. Yeah, so let's see. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, what I might do is... Wait. No, that's just gonna... Well, actually, here's what I do. I put you in. I'm gonna put the Steelworker in the back. I'm gonna do this. So that takes out the organs and move up to the top. So I'm gonna have this train steward stand guard. I'm gonna just create a random morsel. I could have given it to the train steward, but... Alright.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh, hang on, here we go. Let's just do this. And... Well, actually, what I can do is this. That takes you out, so I can take out the Collector. Make another morsel. I might just give it to this train steward. Alright. Go! Okay, so another pause. So, just give you the ace. And I might just put another train steward. Some fun, I guess. Alright. Okay, here we go. We got ourselves the next boss, which he's gone in one turn. Create some morsels. And get them. Yeah, why not? I'll just give you that. Okay. Alright, well there we go. Here we go! Alright, where we at? An infinite box I will take. Oh wait, no, there's this one! Oh, this is a tough decision. Do I want infinite box, which gives 2 random imps? Or I can make the guaranteed imp, the fledgling imp, which gives everyone rage. I'm gonna do it. I'm taking the fledgling imp. And I'll take making of a morsel. I don't need HP, so I will go over here. Let's go to the Concealed Caverns, which is a random event. We have this one already. Okay, Ember deposits, frozen in place, collect around openings in the ground. A byproduct of the pyre. These energy sources have gone dormant. At closer inspection, one mound of this rubble seems to have something more powerful protruding from it. While you could take the protrusion, removing some of the ember deposits and holding them from the area would help you eventually, would help to eventually revive them with some power, grants you something later on. So we can take this, which gives us Vengeful Shards, but we get +1 per turn for every 2 Blight cards in the deck. Or we can take these Calcified Embers, which, as the game says, we can use later on. And this is actually what I'm going to take. I really don't like playing around with the Vengeful Shards. It's something I'm not a big fan of. So I will take the Calcified Embers. And let's go ahead and see what we have. Okay, do I want to take the Rail Beater or another Steel Worker? I'm actually just taking it, because I've already got a Steel Worker. Okay, do I... Wait. No, I wouldn't be able to use the Imp if I... Do I want to make an Imp huge? So what this does is it causes one of the cards to have to take up 2 spaces on the floor, but their stats, like, increase. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the large stone, and I'm actually gonna put it on... I think I might actually just put it on one of these, I'm just gonna raise this imp's attack, and I want to save that last space if we can find endless. So I'm gonna give the increased HP to maybe, yeah, you know what? I'll just make. No, I'm gonna give it to you. All right, so here we go. We got the first boss fight. Daedalus, the Professor. Heaven's disgraced professor has improved his explosive intentions, creating better protection through technological enhancements, which is what this does. His constructed explosives will detonate twice. So, even though this is annoying, this has the best theme in the game, in my opinion. Alright. I really don't want to mess around with them, so what I will do is I'm gonna put you up here. Do I really want to use you? Yes, I think I will. Put you there. I will put you there. I'll just give you a, actually, let's just raise yours. Okay, so there goes the explosive. And just keeping it on that floor. Got it. Oh, I found the imp. Alright, Meg, let's do it. Everyone has got rage. And I'm gonna put you here. And I think I would rather lose the sword. I could just use you to do straight up 10 damage to this guy. Let's do it. Okay. And I'm gonna leave that steward alone. Right. Okay, good start. I need also the weakness. Or strength weakness. Alright. Okay, there goes the explosive. Alright. Okay, let's see. You're putting him on that floor. Great, that's what I didn't want to see. Guess what I could do is train steward backline. Let's do that. That takes you out. Alright. Okay, and there goes the explosive. The steelworker will live. There goes that one. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna take you out. Oh. Not good. Okay, let's see. I guess what I could do is just do more chip damage to maybe 2 of you. So then that takes out the 2 of you. This one, on the other hand, I probably can't save because I don't have a way to... I would need to take out the constructive explosive, but I can't because I don't have a card that does it. In fact, I don't think I even have a good card that does it. Well, technically I do, but I... Wait, no, it's in the discard pile, isn't it? Yeah, the amp, but I wouldn't be able to place it because there's no more room. Alright, let's go ahead and place you down. Actually, no. I'm gonna give you a shade. A more shade. There we go. Alright. There goes the explosive. Takes out those 2. And now they're gonna go into higher. Alright. place you had to put that? Oh, I got my giant imp! Okay, wait, hang on a sec. 2, 3, 10, 20, 21, 23. This imp will live, so I'm gonna go ahead and place the giant imp right here. You, on the other hand, I'm gonna put a train steward in the back. And let's do this. Take this morsel. Alright. Yep. Alright. Small amount of damage to the Ellis. But here we go. Boss fight. I want to save that in for another floor, because there's no way I can deploy it on this one. Just give me this. Alright. Next floor. Let's go ahead and... Alright, here's what I can do. Just give you a bunch of morsels. Like, even though he's finished, let's see how much excess damage I can do. Let's do that. Alright. So with 3 damage shield. We'll get an attack. Oh. There we go. That's the first boss. So what do we have? Blazing Bolts, the Spike of the Hellhorn, or do I want to take Kindle? I'm gonna take the Blade. Just a bit of a split between these two. You know what? I'll take the Blazing Bolts. Oh! Yes, I will take the... Wait, no, this is the Master. What's this do? When you summon a morsel unit on this floor... Oh, no, this is the wrong one. I was thinking of another one. There's a similar one with this one, which is the Morsel Maker. That has an ability where he creates 2 morsels. But this was the wrong one, so I might just take the Warrior. Okay, so then we have 3 choices of enhancements to our Pyre. So I could get +1 Ember, draw an extra card, or I could increase the floor size to 6. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Light of Seraph, because I'm trying to play with imps in this one. Okay. So we'll go this way. Let's do this. I'll take the Pyre health. What do we have? The first time each turn an opponent is knocked out, add 2 morsel units to hand. Or I could take this silly card, which I have no idea how it works. I'm going to take the Shade Lantern. We have an Unstable Vortex, which means we can remove 2 cards. This is where I'm going to say this. I'm going to be removing Train Stores first, because they're just basic cards. And we'll go from there. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, so we have... So I can take the Imp Foray Tier 2, which the imps become the fledgling ones, which this one right here. Or I could take this one, which KOs all imp units on the floor, and they do 20 damage to a the opponents. I'm gonna take this one first. If we find the Imperialist later on, I'll take it. But I want to get the fledgling imps first before I mess around with that. So, next up we have the Clipped Infiltration. These Clipped have enlisted conduits to help them ascend your train more quickly. Remove the conduit and the Clipped will become more vulnerable. Okay. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to place you down. I'm going to place you back. And since you will be... How much? No, the other's going to get knocked out. Do I want to put you... Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put you in the back. So that takes out all 3 of them. Yes. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put him on top. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the fledgling imp. That actually will take one out. I might have to go with the storage with the floor space again. Alright, I'm gonna take you there. This. Do I want to play a fledgling? No, because it's just gonna take. Okay, we'll do that. Alright. Go! Number 1. Oh! Here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna play this card. So now it's gonna be stronger next turn. Well, the next time I use it. We'll support Alright. Let's see how many of these imps I can put in my little pile. Got 3 more. So I might just do this, and this. And I'll give you damage shield, life steal, and just put this one there. Alright. Go! Ooh, okay, so you're gonna be on the top floor. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that. Yes. Okay. Go. I will give you another one. You can also take some more shields. Alright. Okay. Now we're on to the boss. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, you have the haste. Oh, so you're gonna skip this floor. If that's the case, I'm gonna just start setting up. Make everyone, just make this guy mad. Alright. Okay. Let's see. There we go. So I could do March of Shields. This could be interesting. I'm actually gonna do it. We'll take that. I'm also gonna take Feast. So that automatically consumes the calcified embers. No, it doesn't consume the calcified embers. What it'll do is it'll consume the morsel units instantly. Anyways, similar to before, ember deposits are seen piled throughout the area, but this time you could see the ice beginning to melt, revealing the more powerful ember beneath. As if influenced by the warming of its related energy, the calcified ember you removed before starts to melt as well, granting you something much more useful to harness along your journey. What this does is it becomes the calcified embers become excavated embers, which still can be, well, instead of being purged, they can be consumed. But what these do is they'll give 2 embers, and you can draw an additional card for that usage. And I know this is a bit too early, but I've got no use for the Ember Pile, so I'm going to go over here. And we're going to once again remove 2 more train turrets from the deck. And then we're going to go over here. What's here? Oh! Wait, this one actually is useful. As you pass a train graveyard, you notice several of your fallen allies. Within the beasts of gnarled steel lie now extinguished pyre shards. Even further inside the rubble, you can make out some last protected treasures. Perhaps, if you were to relight the pyre shards using some of your own, the trains would reveal their value. So, what we could do is we could use the small one to just get a HP upgrade. We could use the medium shard to gain a special perk, which anytime the pyre knocks out an opponent that gets up to the floor, the pyre will heal itself by 5 HP. Or we do the most useless upgrade, which is called the Petrified Heart, which all units gain 10 HP and cannot heal. This is the most annoying relic in the game for me, so no thank you, I'm taking this one. I mean, there could be a use for the Petrified Heart, but for me, it's not useful to me, so... anyway, we also have the merchants. What do we have? Ooh, that's a good one. Demon units gain multi-strike? Or do I want to... Ooh. Oh. Wait, does that also apply to you? Only one way to find out. I'm taking I'm taking Gurg's Goad. No. I mean, our Steelworker's better. Oh wait, does that apply melee weakness too? I don't know. But it's only seemed to enhance 3 of our units. Oh, I get it. I thought imps were classified as a demon for the longest time. Nope. I should have taken this, but I might have just made some of my units stronger, even though... Ah, not this one. This is the worst one. Hidden Assault. Sneaky Klept have infiltrated your train. Use spells and higher floors to take them down. This is the worst boss fight in the game. So, what this means is... don't put anything on the first floor. I'm gonna be building everything on top of this. Ooh. Okay. Do I want to use you on this? No. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put you back, and I'm just gonna put you. So now I've got space for 2 imps. All right, fledgling imps. Okay, here we go. Stealth has been removed. And you're on this floor. Okay, oh, didn't do that much damage, okay. Alright, imp! Fledgling imp. And let's go ahead and place the... Okay. I will give you... Oh wait, here's something funny I can do. No, it just moves them. You know what? There! Oh, there only took up... I somehow thought this guy took up 3 spaces. No, it's this imp I was thinking of. Never mind. Alright. Alright, here we go. Okay. There we go. And take out the collector in the process. Okay. Here come more. I could use this imp, but no. I'm gonna wait till later. Or let's do this. So we do that. I place this imp here. Just the chip damage. I will not place. Wait, no, I can't place it. Never mind. I thought I was about to accidentally play the multi-imp. Alright. Do this. If there was like 2 waves, I probably could put it down. But, no. Okay, here we go. Alright. Oh, I could do it now. But no, I'm gonna still wait. Alright. We got the feast card, so what I actually could do... No, that'll just buff this imp, so that's not a good idea. Alright. Place you down. Place you. Place you. You know what I could do? First of all, let's place this. Oh, there we go. There's the blazing bolt, actually. This takes out this way. No, it does not. I was about to say, wait, it doesn't take him out? I miscalculated. Alright, I think what I might actually do is... this imp up. And... Alright. Oops. Right. Bye. Got the thing in. Alright. Now we have the brief rest. What I can do is rubble morsels. This just buffs that. I don't remember how much damage the boss does. I don't think you can live that, so what I actually might do is I'm gonna just take it here. You can buff the stats. Might do this. We'll just keep raising the attack. It might not work. It might work. It might not work. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Oh, you did 12 damage. Okay. So that might... okay. I suppose what I could do is just have you do some physical damage to start with. Do that. In fact, what I might actually do is I'm going to just use this armor, move you to the front. Okay. That one. Alright. Okay. So you have 2 more stealths to go. Would you take them out? Okay, now might be a good time to play this in. Just do some damage. Then bring this thing out to the rage. And I think I might just do this. Blazing bolts! And we'll have these 2. Alright. Okay, there we go. Now, attack the boss. And finish it off in one go. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna take this. Take the end of the box. Ooh. I don't know how useful that is. Well, actually, no, I'm kidding. I'm taking it. I'll take it. I've never used this card before, so... Do I want to do this, or do I want a relic? I might just take the... You know what? Sure, let's take a relic. Alright, what do we have? Morsel units enter with damage shield 1, or anytime you use a consume card, it does 30 damage to the front opponent. I'll take the quill. Gold. And now we can purchase some upgrades for spells. Let's see. Oh, wait. No, that's just going to turn that into a consume card. So, what I'm actually might do is I'm going to reduce the cost of this card, and what I might do is I'll use it as in case of emergencies. Press the big button. Okay, and I can't use this one. All right, we'll move on. All right, here we go. So now we have Arcus. Using unknown ancient powers, Arcus summons shards of the divinities to halt your advance. So he's going to be deploying Blinding Shard and the Looming Shard. Okay. Alright, what do we got? The Dark Shard. Can't play any cards on that floor. Got it. Wait. No, then have it empty. Alright. You know what? Just place this. And sure. How about I do 4 attacks on Arcus? Alright. Oh, I didn't realize the imp lived. Okay, the alpha one, that's spells. Okay. Fledgling imp! Who keeps letting these imps on the train? Okay, I think what I might do is do this on this floor. Because I forgot that he buffs his defense with spells, which is this guy. Alright, here we go. Alright, so it's just you. Alright. Let's. What do you know what I could do? Let's try it! Ah, I summoned an imp! Alright. Hey, there's another imp on the train. Okay. Oh, I just realized that oh well, oh wait, I can get away with this one, so we could go ahead and place you, and this one. And that does decent damage. Alright. Okay. Another fledgling imp. Oh, the spells. Okay. I could play the imp in the box, but no. I'll play it on another floor. Alright. So... Look. Play it. We'll hold it to them for now. Alright. Okay, he's halfway, I believe. Okay, that one. These. Number one. Keep your damage shield. This. And we can just do a tiny amount of damage to Marcus. It's not much, but it'll do. Alright. Alright. Yes. Now. That only applies to spells, so what we could do is... Wait, I have an idea. Small amount of damage. Do this. Make everyone mad. That just... Wow, okay. Let's see what I... Wait, no, not on that floor. Okay, let's do it on this floor. Let's see. Making up a morsel. That makes that maxed out. No, I didn't mean to... I double-clicked and didn't mean to do that. Okay, well... Let's see how this goes. Well, actually, that was the two part, so... Alright. Now, the question is... Which floor is he going to? Bottom. Wait, he gets taken out this turn! Oh, well. I think what I might do is... this. And... oh, some armor. Use those. Also put a fledgling in here for no reason, and I think I just win against... Yep! One turn before he started the final wave! Okay! I don't know if we're going to be seeing that again in the future. Okay. Ooh! Or do I want... I'll take the fire. Okay. And... I think I'm starting to see the cards again a bit more expensive. Let's go with Fell's Remorse. Let's see. Here's the fire shards. We'll grab those. I like having my fire's HP at a good... Seriously? So the advanced prototype. This grants train stewards increased HP and attack, as well as damage shield 2 and multi-strike 1. I got rid of all of mine, so I'll take this because the Collection of Tales does not reduce the amount, or it prevents rage from decreasing every turn. Which means everyone's going to be permanently mad at imps. Okay, what do we have now? Okay, I'm going to take it now. So, I'm going to try and keep that for strictly imps. Do I really want to make another giant imp? Do I seriously want to make another giant imp? Can I be crazy and make it even bigger imp? I can, but I don't want to do it. It takes up half the floor, so no. Actually, no. I'm going to come back to this one. Rage! I was hoping to find, the end... Wait, no, there is still one more round. So I could try and find it. So I might just give you Rage. Make you mad. And then I'm going to increase this attack. I'm gonna do it. Nope, screw it. I'm doing it. Where are you? Here. Mega Imp! Alright. What do we have? Okay, the Winged Horde. I'm okay with this one. Although weaker soldiers, this mob of winged will fight with all they have, dealing damage to your units as they take their final breath. Okay. This one is going to be interesting. I've got my Mega Imp! Oh gosh. Okay, let's place you down. Okay, so the Mega Imp can only fight once, because if I put it on this floor, it's going to be knocked out straight away. In fact, let's do you, and let's do this. Okay. Wait. Oh, right, I forgot. Here. Right. Ah, I was hoping to... Okay. Let's do this. Okay, that actually might take you out. Yeah, Yeah, this will do a lot of damage. Oh. So now you'll just be taken out straight away. I forgot you had, Quick. Okay. Giant Imp. No, I didn't get my Mega Rip. Okay. I might actually put you on the top. So you can take the Collector. I'll put you in there. And let's go ahead and start. I'm going to make everyone mad. I'm going to add 2 additional imps into the deck. That one works, so I can do this. Oh, that took it out right away. Uh-oh. Well, that was not planned. I guess what I could do is this with the chip damage. I'm gonna put E down. I'm gonna give you the HP. And I'll use this one and okay, that works. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Okay, so the imp got taken out anyway. Okay. Now ooh, wait. Here's what I could do. I'm gonna play something. Let's do this. Ooh. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. This, I'm gonna play the Shroud Spike. So, I can do it. Or actually, here's what I do. Can I get an HP? That actually works. So what I'll do is, oh wait! I think this might do something. Hang on. Yes! I got 6 of them! Oh. I completely forgot that your ability is to do damage to the front. Okay, let's do... Imp! Then... Okay, you take him out. What I might do is, I'll just give you this, and this. Alright. Okay. Alright, there's another one. Ooh, okay. I think I might do it. So we're going to do this. Then fledgling him. Alright. Then let us march to the shield view to boost your defenses. Or I should have put... Oh. What I should have done was put one of them fronts. Then do it. But instead I did it in reverse. Keep it in here. Yeah, hold on to it. There we go. Okay. For the imp. Alright. Alright. That. And this. Then. That's not where we are. Okay. Oh, now I can do it. So I do this. Move you to the front. There we go. And you know what? I might just do this. And a rip. Okay, there's that one. Brilliant! Alright. Let us make everyone mad. Do the morsel maker. And okay. Throw the imp. go. Now for the boss, which is taken out. Oh, but you can take it out in the process. Oh wait, no, your ability does the excess damage one. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Do this. I go ahead and do this. I'm gonna throw my giant Mega Imp here. What I can actually do is this. Just grab some more. You, and there's the rubble. Alright, this. And you can what's the matter? We're getting flux. Where are the imps? There we go. Oh, another imp? I think the imp is Stola. I don't think this. Okay. I've already maxed out on Pyre Shards. And I really don't want to mess around with an unstable vortex, so... you know what? Here's what I'll do. Okay. Grab this. I am going to discard. I might just discard these two. Well, actually, no. I'll do an Impling and a Shade Splitter. Alright, what's in here? That is way too late in the game. This is late in most of these upgrades would have been useful before. So, Abandoned Entumbra. This adds a common Oracle morsel at the start of my or adds a morsel to my hand at the start of the turn. The Impsicle would have been useful for this entire game! But no, instead it shows up for the final boss fight. And there's the Commemorative Spike, which just adds a morsel minor to every floor. I'll take the Impsicle. Go over here. Hold it. You know what? I might just... Still got no spells that will use that. Like, alright. Just 5 gold, so... Okay. Here we go. It's time for the boss fight, which is Seraph of Temperate. The end is near. The incarnation of Hell's greatest foe will temper the strength of your units. Only the truly determined can survive. So, Prideful Emblem will add SEP 3 to all units that are deployed. And the Seraph not only gets multi-strike, but I believe he also adds SAP to your team as well when he moves to a floor. Or does his weird gimmick or whatever it was. Alright. Did you really just put him on the top floor? Okay. I'll just get to him. Alright. Imp. Here's what I do. This. Give you extra armor. This. There's another imp. So do I want to add extra? Go. Sure. everyone. Wow. Do I really want to give you? Now hold Here we go. Okay, so you're now on the top floor. Alright, do that. Bolting him, Tom! Here, everyone get close. Alright. Okay. What's your ability do? Well, you're gonna be taken out anyway, so... I'm gonna continue this. Add a morsel... This. And... Oh no! Did it? Okay, it doesn't get any HP. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Mega Imp! Alright. Take this. There we go. And Welder in. That. And no hold. What I could do. Here we go. If you regen. Another imp. And I guess I can play you. Go ahead and do this. I'm gonna set this up. Hold on to those. Okay. Alright. We have Bolting Imp. Here. Go. Let's give you that. Going to do this. Number one. Oh, I had a... Wait, what did I place down? Place. Okay, I did. Okay. That. See how much swing and attack. Okay, lifesteal. Yep. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Oh, that's still. Wait, no, I can salvage this. Do this. Just place it out. I do this. This is down. Well, here's what I do. Alright. Final wave. Let's see. Alright. Rip. Alright. For the last turn, let's go ahead and grab this. I can see if I can try and draw. Not what I was expecting, but I will move you to it. Alright. Here we go. And with that, we made it to the Frozen Heart, which is where our destination is. Voila! So, that is going to be the first of these videos I'm going to do. I'm going to do more of them in the future. But for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, or come back on the regular. If you've already subscribed to the channel, do click the bell icon to be notified of future videos like this one, and leave a comment down below. As always, I'll see you all in a future video whenever that happens. So, goodbye for now, and I'll talk to you all later.